Hey everybody, it's Abby Glassenberg from Craft Industry Alliance. Hope you are doing well and having a great day today on this Wednesday. And today we are going live as we do every Wednesday for our members spotlight. And this is an opportunity for us to drop in on a Craft Industry Alliance member, learn about their creative journey, learn about their business, what motivates them, maybe a few lessons they've learned along the way. And it is always one of my favorite things to do each week. So today we're going to be super lucky to talk to Angela Sims. And Angela, I see you've joined. That's awesome. You can request to join us live toward the bottom. And I'm super excited to talk to Angela because she is a blogger. And for me, blogging is where it all started. And I just love blogs and still love blogs and love to see when bloggers are still thriving. So Angela, I'm just trying to see if I can. No, I don't see a request for you to join. If you click on the bottom, you should be able to see a little plus sign. So while we're waiting for Angela to pop in, I also wanted to give you just a quick update about what else is going on at Craft Industry Alliance. So today we sent out our newsletter and we have regional Zoom meetings coming up. So if that sounds interesting to you, come check them out and you can sign up to join a Zoom meeting with people in your area who also have craft-based businesses. Hey, Angela.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I am so great, so great.
Good. So good to see you.
Thank
And
you.
I would love to hear a little bit about your creative journey because I know you are kind of a multi-craftual person. You just
Yes,
love crafting.
yes. So I've been a creative person since I feel like birth. I started my first creative business at age 10 and I sold t-shirts that I made. My mom sent me to a craft class with my aunt back in when they had them at Walmart. Yes, that's dating my age a little bit.
That's awesome.
So I went and they taught us how to cut out fabric and iron it onto t-shirts, and then you outline in the puffy paint. I mean, we're
Oh,
talking the
yeah.
80s here, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I loved it so much that I started a business from it. Called it Angela's Creations. I sold holidays, so Halloween, Christmas, all of those birthday shirts. So I really gave me like the taste for like creative
Yeah.
business.
Totally. That's
I mean,
awesome.
it was so cute. I had little note cards with my little customer profiles.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah. So
So,
I did that.
yeah.
But for those that don't know me, my name is Angie Sims. I am the Purple Craft Diva. I am a craft blogger at purplecraftdiva.com. And I do a little bit of all crafts. I like to call myself a creativity connoisseur.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Yeah. So
So,
I'm
what are
also a
some of
maker.
your, oh, okay. Yeah. Tell
Yeah.
us some of your favorite things. It sounds like you do a lot of different things. Are you still doing t-shirts or tell us some of your favorite crafts
No,
you have?
so I'm not still doing t-shirts. I am a maker. I do make jewelry. One of my pieces I have on now. So I have a faith-based jewelry line coming out here soon.
Oh,
I do craft kits. One of the funnest things that I did last year for the first time, I did something I called Christmas Craftapalooza.
okay.
So it's kind of like what we would call, like crafters would call a craft along.
Sure.
Yeah, but it was 3 days. We did 5 projects in 3 days.
Wow.
And you can either go get your own supplies, or I sold craft kits. You can just get everything delivered to your door. And when I tell you, it was so fun. I mean, I was exhausted at the end of
I
it
bet.
because I taught every project.
Oh,
But
wow. Did you
yeah.
teach these as classes online or did you teach them? Okay.
Yeah, so they were online. I was originally going to pre-record them, but it was funner to do it live with
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
we
get
did them
that
live, and I
interaction.
wanted to show them that they could complete a project in like an hour and 15 minutes, you
Right.
know. Yeah. So my whole thing is that I like to encourage people to be creative. You know, sometimes we see creative people like those us in the craft industry alliance, but everybody has some piece of creativity in them. And
That's
so
so true.
that's what I love so much about the blog is that I encourage people to, whatever it is that you like to do, like just try it,
Right.
like I have tried every craft. That's part of my process. I'll just try it, I've done everything: sewing, crochet, painting, which I'm not really good at. Let's see here. What else? Paper crafting. You name it, I've probably tried it. Embroidery. I'm trying to think. Anyway, but I have tried it all, and some of them stick, and some of them don't. But that's what's so great about crafting is that um, there's something for everybody. Oh,
Absolutely. Yeah.
woodworking. I
Oh,
I did try
woodworking.
woodworking. I built a couple of benches. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, and it's nice too because when you are out there trying things, you have the mindset of a novice, of a beginner, of someone who's like afraid, they don't know what the steps are. They feel like maybe I'm not doing this right. Mine doesn't look as good as everybody else's. All of that stuff, self-doubt that comes in. And so it's nice when you are someone who embraces learning new things because you maintain that novice mindset.
yes. I just said to my email subscribers, I just sent out last week, there are two things that can crush somebody's creativity. And one is overthinking.
Yeah.
Like you scroll through Pinterest, you get all these amazing ideas, and then you overthink it and you never actually do it. So that's one. And then the other one is comparison, where you look at
Mhm.
these, like I look at amazing painters and stuff, and I'm like, I can never paint something that nicely, but I'll never know or never grow in that area if I don't try. So just do it. We just have to do it. Just try it. And
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And the other piece too with crafting is it's really about the process a lot of times. So it may
yeah,
not end up being a finished product that you want to wear or you want to put up in your home or give
right.
away. It might just be something that didn't really work out that well, but the 2 hours or so that you spent working on it, you were in that flow state and had that sort of mental escape into doing something with your hands. And that in itself is worth a lot.
Absolutely. It grows that like I say all the time, creativity is a muscle that has to be worked, just like any of our other muscles. And so even if it didn't come out great, you still have worked that creativity muscle. And
Right.
what's so great about it is that it will show up in other areas of your life. Like you'll start thinking outside the box at work. You'll start thinking of more creative ways to deal with the kids. And so it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever I have a project that doesn't go well, and then I'm like, I'm just going to throw this away, I always think that was not a waste of time. It might have felt like a
No,
waste of time right now, but it's never a waste of time. And I
no.
love what you said about that creative muscle. That's great. Yeah, that's super good.
So I have a funny story. I was just starting using polymer clay, and I was making a candle holder in my little toaster oven, and I had bought some wax paper from the dollar store, and I walked away and literally I could have blew my whole kitchen up. It burned so bad because the wax paper was just poor quality.
Yeah.
And I could have been defeated. I was supposed to be filming this for the blog. I almost tore my kitchen up. And so I say that to tell people that it's not always going to be perfect,
Right.
but what you do learn from experiences is worth
Yeah.
the time. So you learn, don't buy the wax paper from the dollar store. Get quality materials. And then I
Yeah.
read, I mean, these are things you don't know until someone
Right.
tells you or you try it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100% true, especially with quality materials. It's like you can buy the cheap colored pencils or you can buy the Prismacolor or whatever the brand name colored pencils, and you are going to have a
Yes.
markedly better result. Granted, it's expensive, so you might not want to start there. But if you
Right.
realize as you go, oh, I really like doing this, I want to do more projects, it's worth it to spend a little bit more and get the right thing.
Absolutely. When I started doing jewelry, making jewelry, I was still like sanding and everything by hand. And then, because I wasn't sure if it's something I wanted to stick with, but then
Right.
as I started to fall in love with it more, I was like, let me get a buffing machine, or let me get a little handheld drill, and you just add pieces over
Right.
time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can always upgrade later too. So yeah, that's super important. Same thing with photography equipment. So you can start out with just your phone and then maybe you want to get a light box and there's the little things that you can do to upgrade if you really want to keep going with something. So this has been so inspiring, Angela. I love it. I love your
Oh.
enthusiasm for creativity and also for encouraging other people to use their creativity. That's
Yes, it
amazing.
is so important. We need, the world needs everyone's creativity because you may come up with something, Abby, that I would have never thought about. Okay.
Right?
And if you say, oh, it's not going to be any value to anyone, then I may never experience that. But what you come up with might be something I need specifically, in my life. So I might be looking for
Yeah.
the perfect piece of art on the wall and you think it's not great, but it's somebody needs it. So
Yeah, I love that. That is so reassuring. Thank you so much for that message, Angela. I love that. So please tell people where they can come find you and follow you and sign up for your emails.
absolutely. So you can go to purplecraftdiva.com. That is the blog, my main site. You can find out everything about me there. And on the side banner, you can sign up to join my I call everybody that signs up for my emails my creative tribe, my craft tribe. So I do YouTube videos and tutorials. I have recipes, anything creative, you can find it on the site.
That's
On
awesome.
social media, you can find me at Purple Craft Diva on most platforms.
Awesome. Everyone go sign up. That's amazing. Angela, thank you for being a Craft Industry Alliance member. Thank you for
Thank
joining us
you.
for our spotlight.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. See you later.